Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. So I was doing some Devil's Crossing bounty missions because I got access to the bounty table. And one of the things I just killed before was Boris, the arena master of Darius Crondy's gang, which gave me a nice amount of money, 1200 iron bits. And I was just flipping through the bounties to see if there was something more interesting. And then I came across this one, Caspis, the Blooddrinker, devout of Cotton. If you might remember the episode where I was actually approaching the Burbage outskirts with the bridge that we fixed. That was a bit with where some cultists were, and there was a tower with a locked door. It was like, okay, usually there's a named boss outside that allows you to get in. I think this bounty is actually the way in. So it could be that you need to pick up this specific bounty in order to go there. So rather than going into the Arcovian Undercity, we're actually gonna run the tower now and see how that works out. So let's accept the bounty. Devil's Crossing, this is for Caspis the Blooddrinker. We accept it. And then we will just portal from here to Burbage outskirts. And then we head this way. Let's do some running. These are all just low level goblins. It's just easy to kill them. Boop. Just a little bit of AoE work and then we just run on. There's no point in harassing all of them and killing all of them since they're not really giving any XP. So we're going here because the tower is there on the edge. So with a bit of luck there will be a named one or somebody who actually drops the key. Because the key is what we need to get inside. Okay. So these are all level 17, they are massively underleveled, but inside of the tower they should actually be on my level. And funny enough, I cannot equip level 17 caster items no matter how hard I try. Okay. Ctonian Harbinger. And there is a strange key. I saw it drop from one of the guys. Good. So it could be that you get the key when you have the bounty. It could be that I was just unlucky the first time through and I'm lucky now, or that they force your luck with the bounty. That you do have a way of getting it outside of the quest, but either way, I've got the quest and it works. And I remember getting this bounty before as well, so it might very well be tied to it. Let's see, Soldier's Bloodsworn Scepter. It's green, but yeah. So it's also funny that the summons are actually level 28, which is my level +1. Rather than level 17, 18, what they were. So we got the strange key. Ta-da! And we can use it to open this door. And from now on, the door will be open forever. And we can just go in here wherever we want. And this area, I've gone in here with characters in their mid-40s and everything is still just leveled along with me. So that's a rather efficient dungeon to run. If you want to build up some faction with people who hate the Ctonians, this is a pretty good way to do it if you don't have access to the later parts of the game in Act 4. Is there actually anyone who hates Ctonians? So Undead and Crondies. So actually currently getting no reputation with anybody yet. So in terms of reputation farming, this is not yet good because nobody is there to claim the reputation. But it's just a fun little area to run through. And there's a nice boss fight in the end as well, which does a lot of damage actually. Speaking of doing a lot of damage, stop doing a lot of damage. So these are cultists. Cultists deal chaos damage, they deal vitality damage. Both of which I don't strongly resist just yet. Just a little bit. So as a result, my life is going to suffer a bit more than it normally would. But that's what keeps it fun. Okay. Just missed these two. You can use the blade whirl to clear boxes and such. But then you actually do have to stand close enough to actually clear the boxes. Otherwise, you're gonna miss your goal a little bit. Let's see, I think this is just gonna loop around. Yep. So there's a door there, but there's also a little bit here. What's in the end? Nothing. Okay. So there's a lot more casters than normal. Hey, there's Caspis. Interesting bit, he's not actually the encounter I'm looking for. There is a summoner a bit back. This guy is just a warm-up. But I'm not gonna say no to heroic boss kills. No, sorry. Another edged horn of annihilation. Not quite a sword that I'm looking for, but... oh well, you take all the things you can and just sell them if you don't use them. Ooh. It's like shooting fish in a bucket. Or, yeah, with grenades. Or something. I don't know. Metaphor breaks down a little bit.
That skill's not ready.
It's a big angry harbinger guy here. Okay, we got him. Now for your friends. Bye bye. Something shiny here. Human remains. That's good if you used to be that human. Luckily, I am not. So this is a challenge dungeon. That's what you can see. The yellow is the 4 levels above me, rather than the usual 1. So this is meant to be difficult, or more difficult than usual. And that's also something that you notice with the boss fight. That guy is tough. He's very tough. But I do enjoy the fight. It's and especially I want to see how it contrasts with the summoner I used to have, or that I did in my previous playthrough. Ignatius, he's just a random burning dude. He's not the boss. You're not the boss of me. Also, ow! Yeah, those marks, they hurt. And I forgot to put up a portal. Silly me. Well, it's not too far. But, yeah, it just goes to show. Put up your portals. Put them up early, put them up often. So otherwise you have to run back a little bit. On the other hand, apparently I killed some goblins and didn't grab all the loot. How sloppy of me. Downside of poison. And burning and other forms of damage over time. Might kill things when they are just far off the screen and you have to run away. And things like missing out on that loot is actually why I'm pretty compulsive about killing everything I see rather than just dotting them and moving on. Because I don't know, I just cringe at the idea of losing out on loot. I've gotten better at it, I have to say, but it usually scales with how much, how good my economy is in a game. In Grim Dawn, I'm still struggling to get enough iron bits to just do all the things I want. So I care more about just finding all the items, because I know that even if I can't use them, I will sell them. Okay. Burning, that's fine, I can deal with burning. It's just if you set the floor afire, then I get less happy. Also, caster. Pre-Steven, yeah, see, I don't like you. Oh, what? But this circle was there. Let's just see, challenge engine. But I got my portal, so everything's gonna be alright. Also, I didn't put my auras up. That's a rather relevant thing, because especially this one, it boosts my resistance to chaos, which these buggers are likely to deal. Hey. Fully ordered up, let's reclaim some lost experience. Okay. Okay, so Ignatius the Burning is just a regular guy with some summons. Okay, we got him, and all the summons were actually his as well. But that's good. More loot. Hey. It's like a bit of a treasure room, I suppose. So the tool boss fight is gonna be in the next section. Hey. Green pants. Well, their armor is too low, so that's not gonna work out. Alright. So we're gonna go through this door. So let's put up a portal. And then we go through the door. Ooh, Ctonic Seal of Binding. That's something I need for a couple of crafting recipes now. That's good to get. Basically, they're gonna drop very, very frequently. Hello there, Salazar, Blade of Cthon. Also, ow. Yeah, you got your Harbinger, dude.
That skill's not ready.
Oh, ow, circle, circle, circle. So once the Harbinger is gone, things get better. Because then you only got the one rift thing as an add-on. Until then though, fighting.
I can't do that yet.
Spinning blades, some regen, and then getting the heck out of there. Okay, I teleported him to death. He got telefragged. Okay, yeah, see, he just keeps summoning those Hellions, so those are just a distraction. Mark of Pain. Yeah, see. Gotta keep an eye out for those circles, they hurt. And he does have a fondness for standing near them. So actually if you stand in the circle, then the damage he does to you actually heals him. That's a very strong motivation for not standing in the circle, because you just prolong the fight. On the other hand, pretty difficult if you're a melee. But with summoners it's even harder, because you can't properly position your summons most of the time. But he seems to cast it at you, so one trick you can use is to just get a little bit of distance in between him and you. And then once he repositions it that way, you can just teleport on top and just attack him for a couple more times. So some spinny blades. I get the heck out of there. Yeah, there's actually no point in attacking the thing. Oh, let's walk around it. So he's a boss, so using things like energy burn to get his energy bar down don't really work. He's got basically effectively infinite energy. So yeah, that's unfortunately that's a strategy that doesn't work. Normal monsters you can actually use it against them. You can just burn their energy away. Oop. Spotted him. Okay, he actually approached, that's also good. He's gonna recast. If you see the old Mark Fate, you just reposition. Yep, I spotted it a bit too late. Okay, let's just go around it this way. Yeah, yes, good. And you just teleport back in, you backstab him. Whoa. Actually, put up a portal there.
I can't do that yet.
Then we just go straight back into the fight. Okay, we got some life. And he's back up. Okay, good. The moment he clears the portal, you can go. Okay, doing the whirly blades thing. 2, 1, run. Okay. Yeah, I was a bit too early. I saw the old Mark Fate, but he didn't actually recast it yet. Oh, yep. You bugger. You bugger. Yeah.
I can't do that yet.
You notice he actually refreshes his minion as well. So there's really no point in attacking the minion at any point. Okay. I keep standing at the edge of the circle, and then it goes okay. Going into panic mode because he's nearly dead, since he seems to hurt more. Ow, ow, ow. He get out of the circle, good. And we got him. Achievement unlocked, the end of depravity. And then we get to the fun part. Loot! Lots of loot, lots of loot, lots of loot. Oh, and those guys. So this is like bonus XP icing on the cake. And these are just level 29, so they're only +2. It's pretty easy. And I think Salazar was 33, so that makes him +6 levels. And it doesn't really matter how high a level you are, because since this is a scaling dungeon. So if you're level 37 rather than 27, he's just gonna be level 43 rather than 33. Hey, stone rod groundbreakers, we already got those. Those are the earthquake boots. A hatchet, polished emerald. There's a armor collection here. Some boots in them. And there's another things. Ooh, a Rimefrost fur-lined boots. A little bit of cold resistance, cold damage, and a chance of slowing enemies with either a movement or an attack speed when you get hit. Too bad there's no movement speed on these. That would have made them useful. Now they're just meh. Devil touched ammo. See, that's a next tier crafting material. And just a whole bunch of yellows again. Well, that was a pretty good run if I say so myself. Then we go back to town. Reclaim the bounty. But this is definitely, it's an optional challenge dungeon. That's why you only get it via the bounty board. And well, the rewards are, you got 1 Eva steel bolt and you get some reputation. So that's pretty good. And a inventory full of loot, which is also good. And of course, because it deals with Chthonians, there's a good chance of some Chthonic seals of binding dropping. And probably higher levels you have a better chance of them dropping. Because once you get to Act 4 in the game, they're gonna be everywhere. You'll just be drowning in them, you'll have dozens of them. So this early, they're pretty good to get. But that was the Chthonic Tower in Act 1. So next episode we are gonna go into the Arcovian Undercity. I don't think there's anything else that's gonna be interesting enough to do instead, but I figured this was an interesting enough opportunity that I just wanted to grab it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.